Hello everyone, thank you very much for watching today. Just checking my Facebook, make sure we are going live. And yesterday, internet kept on going on and off. I had 2 videos. That's good. But today is Thursday, the 2nd of June. We're into June here. And today we're going to talk about 3 choices that you need to make or are important to your success. So basically 3 choices that are very important to your success. And basically these choices, it's usually one way or the other. And I'll just jump right into them and I won't keep you long today. So choice 1, you got to decide if you're going to be a victim or a victor. Are you a victim in life or a victor? Now, victim in life in business, outside of extremes, people, things being stolen, things happening that someone did to damage you in your business. But I'm talking about to yourself, general things outside of things that purposely destroyed something. Because there are victims. Someone did something to someone. But some people play the victim and blame other things, other people, the market, the rates, the buyers, the inventory, the timing. You play victim. There's always an excuse to why you can't get to where you want to be. Now, there's short-term excuses, I think. This happened, that happened for this transaction, that transaction. But the best thing about real estate is you could jump back up on the horse and keep on going and get the next transaction, the next buyer, the next seller. You can't always play the victim in this business and blame everything of why you're where you're at in your success on other things. The market, the inventory, the buyers, the rates, the whatever. Now, the victors, those are the ones that find and concentrate on solutions and how to manage the process to get where they want to go. And they know that they ultimately are in charge and in charge of their success. Example, I don't know if this is a bad example, but gambling. When people go gamble, ultimately, we all know, we've heard this, we see this, I think we all know this, that in the long run, the house wins. There's a better percentage of chance the house wins over you. In life, life's not a gamble. You can win and be successful. We'll just stick with real estate. In real estate, there is no gamble. The odds are for you, not the house. When you get into real estate, the only thing that is controlling if you're successful or not successful is you. 99% of the time. I won't even say 100, just 99. You can't do it because we see it all the time. I see it, all the successful agents, they're doing things that you can do, that you, for some reason, are not doing it over a long period of time. So, again, choice. Are you playing the victim or the victor? 2, being a reactor or a responder. Are you a reactor or a responder? So, are you reacting to things? Are you or responding to things like a first responder? What I mean by that, reacting, if you're a reactor, usually that's someone that is just not prepared. You're just reacting. Like if you heard knee-jerk reaction, something's happening, you're just reacting. You have no idea what you're doing. You weren't prepared for it. And even some successful people in one time in their success hit that. That's what's going to happen. Happens all the time when there's a shift in the market. There's going to be some very successful agents that are not going to be as successful over the next couple years because they were not prepared and they just reacted. What happens to a lot of agents, they get to a certain level, market shift, this happens, whatever happens, and they're not prepared for it, and then they react and start throwing ideas and paying for stuff like, oh, my sales are down. I got to pay for leads, or I got to do this kind of marketing. I'm going to invest in this and telemarketers, whatever. They just start reacting and throwing things like a shotgun approach, and it's not helping at all with that. The difference is responders, like a first responder. What a first responder is, or just a responder, someone who's prepared. They practice. They know. They keep a calm head. They know what's going to happen. Like you picture someone who's a fireman or EMS or police or military. I just use that first responder type scenario. What do? They practice and They spend more time practicing, so they are ready and are not reactive. They're responding with a plan, with an initiative, and can keep a cool head. What happened? Doctors, nurses, EMS. Those are always, of course, the first thing that comes to mind. Firemen, because they're prepared. That's why they could get things done and they don't lose their cool. Do things that are out just coming up with ideas on the spot because they've practiced, they prepared. So, are you going to be a reactive type person or a responder type person? Next is, how about either you're controlled by your fear or you're controlled by your passions and like love. So you're controlled by your fear or you're controlled by your passions. If you're controlled by your fear, what fear is this? You're just running away from your fear, and you have no. I use the paint a picture like an example. If you're out in the middle of a field or something, and a bear comes chasing at you, guess what? That's your fear. That's fear. Which way you're going to run? You know what you're going to do? You're going to figure out any way to stay away from that bear. You don't know if you're going in the right direction. You don't know how long you're going to have to run. You don't know if you're running towards shelter or you're going to have to continue to run. You're just running. That's what a lot of people do when they're fear about their financial situation, their business, or where the next transaction or buyer or seller is coming. Their fear, so they're working to stay above that bill collector, stay above of making sure they pay rent, or their mortgage payment. They're just one commission check away. They need that money, so they make poor decisions because it's just they're fearful of what they have, just getting away from the fear. Now, if your work, because of your passions and your love for the business and the love for the opportunity and the love for advancement and success in the future, that pulls you, not pushes you. You want to pull it, and you want to pull your success. Fear pushes you, and you have no idea. Your fears will push you and turn you in different directions, and you don't know where you're going to end up. But imagine your passions and your love for the business, for your opportunity, for what you do. You get to drive it. You're pulling it. You are in front of pulling everything and know where you're going to go, and you get to decide where you're going to be over a long-term process. Because I know there's bumps in the road, there's setbacks, there's problems that you didn't foresee, but those successful people that are responders and they're ready for it, they know what to do when those things happen. They keep a cool head. Like I have agents almost every month, at least one agent, a deal falls apart and they're so frustrated they go, I don't even know if I want to stay in real estate anymore after this. Raise your hand if you're one of those people. Sometime you're like, I'm not doing this at all. Because like myself, doing it for 30 years, and gosh, I wish every deal went through, but I know things are going to fall apart. When we have our agents, our company, that affects my pocketbook too. I'm just as upset as you are when deals don't close. But the difference is, over time, I know to expect that that's going to happen to a certain percentage of time. Deals are going to fall apart. But if your business is just deal to deal and you're barely just making enough money or doing enough to survive, every deal matters to you, and it could be business shattering when one doesn't go through. So you got to get to that level. You got to use that passion, that love for the business and the opportunity. I don't just say business, I mean that you love the opportunity that today, this week, this month, this year, you could do whatever you put your mind out to. You could go find business today. You want 10 transactions? You want 10 new pending transactions? I'll just throw it out. With 3 months from now, you can do it. Do you prospect enough, make enough connections, make enough phone calls, get things organized? You will find people out there. They're out there. You just got to find them. How many people are you going to call? Where are they? What market are you going to be? And pick somewhere and do it. So those are the 3 things. So hopefully this gives you something to think about today, about the 3 choices that you need to make, and make the right choices to have your ultimate success over a long period of time. So that's it for today on a Thursday. And tomorrow I will see you. I'll probably do one bright and early in the morning for you because I got a busy day tomorrow. I'll even tell you what that busy day is tomorrow. So that's it. Have a great day and see you tomorrow. Bye-bye.